welcome to this short presentation of Aldon's Lifecycle Manager for the IBM i. We're going to start with a developer who's been given a task. So we'll take option 5, Work with Tasks. Here you can see the tasks that are currently active and associated with this particular release. Now the developer understands what task that he or she needs to work on. We'll take option 1 and we'll look at the objects that are in the inventory that are associated with this base release of the payroll application. This is very much PDM style, so you should be familiar with this very quickly. Options such as 2 is an edit, 4 is a delete, 5 is a browse, F3, F4, F6, all very comfortable, very familiar. Over here you can see the environments where the Aldon LMi inventory sees that. P means we see it in production, D means it's in development. You can also see who's got it checked out. This central view gives all of your team instant vision as to the status of the inventory. My task today is to change the master file, so I'll position down to the master file. I can see the master file here. I can see that no one's working on it right now, so I'll take option 3 to check that item out. I also want to associate this change with the task. I can put comments as I wish. I can get a lot more information here, like what library am I going to check it out from. I could press enter and check out just this item, but at this point I want to look at the dependent objects. F16 gives me a shortcut into the Aldon cross-reference. This is part of the Aldon solution. It is constantly maintained as you're checking out, changing, adding new objects, deleting objects, and so on. At this point, what I want to do is I want to say I only want to add to my work list those items that I'm going to have to make a source code change to. All the rest of these items are going to get automatically recompiled as I do my promotion. So these are the 2 items that I want to check out. I'll press enter, and those items are now checked out to me. The big picture view was very helpful when I wanted to see the full status, but now I'm ready to focus down. So I'm going to take another shortcut, F19, Work with Tasks. And just like anywhere else on the IBM i, 12 will let me work with that task. This is the work list concept where I can see just the items that are going to be changed for this task. So let's assume that we've done our development and we've created everything in library Baumgarten for the developer. We're good with that. We're ready to do a promotion to get it up the line. I could take option 7 on each individual item, but even more effective is to take it here at the task level. This is asking me, are these the 2 items for this task that you want to promote? Yes, they are. Do you also want to go back to the cross-reference to pick up the other items? Yes, I do. So I will come to the cross-reference. I will automatically select the other 6 items that just need to be recompiled. LMi also correctly handles any database change per the programmer's instructions with map drop, no checks. We also do a change PF to do a very efficient database conversion. We will automatically handle journals, triggers, constraints, all of that as part of the promotion process. I'll submit that as a batch job. And when that batch job is finished, we can take a look at the task and you can see several things have happened. First of all, the scope of the task has expanded now to also include all of those items that were recompiled. Once they are fully tested in QA, we'll do another promotion. This time we're going to take everything, all of the items, including the recompiles, from QA into production. We're going to follow the same database conversions. This time we're going to do a deployment, and we're going to install that item into the production environment on the production machine. We'll accept the defaults, and we'll submit the promotion. Now that our promotion into production is completed, let's take a look once again. You can see that everything is in production at this point. This means we have an outstanding deployment to a target. So that will go away as soon as the target system says, I got that deployment set and everything's good. Let's take a look at that deployment set with a shortcut here. So we can see that this deployment set here at the bottom is the one that we're currently working on. It also shows us all of the other deployment sets in history for this particular item. Option 30 on any of the lines takes us into the development log. From here I can see a lot of information. Again, I'm just filtered at this point to this issue, this object, and this release. But important to see here is the version ID. Anytime that Aldon is checking out, changing, or compiling or promoting an item, that item is going to get its own unique version ID stamp. This version ID stamp is recorded in the inventory and in the object's description. So that gives us the ability to, at any time, do a verification report and say, yes, this is the object that Aldon last changed. Or even more importantly, no, this is not the object, and you've got a potential problem there. That concludes our brief presentation. Thank you very much.